よっしょ。いよいよパート10か。これ10回もやったのかこのゲーム10回やってたのか。そっかそっか。まあいいよねそんなやる内容のもんでもないかった予定なんだけどね。なんかね5、6回で終わるかななんて思ってたんだけど、気がついたら10回目ですよ。これなんか家に帰ろうとかだっけだね。これ使える？使えた。あ、これ普通に徒歩で帰らされるんだ。帰れるのこれ。帰れるか。あ、敵出てくんだ。なるほど、敵出てくるな。あ、しかも強い敵が出てきた。当たんねえ。あ、止まった。これいけるな。あ、しまった。これどのくらい稼げてるんだろう、ダメージ。からの61、60。うん。これ当たんなかったのか。全体攻撃めんどくさいな。これは倒したいね、道駅で。あ、ミスった。じゃあ20ヒットぐらいして5体以上の笑顔。一ターンに時間がかかりすぎるこのゲーム。はい、こんばん、ぴょんぴょん。今4章入ったんですけど、あとどんくらいなんですかねこれで、多分なんかもうそろそろ終わりそうな雰囲気が。出てたり出なかったりするんですけど。あ、装備してない。あ、てかそれ手に入ってんの？手に入ってんのか。全然装備っていう概念をねすっかり忘れてる73倒せない。微妙に残るな。ああ、 前回っていうか、そのエッセンシアのダンジョンがすごい長かったから、味方があんまりどんなんだったか全然覚えてない。っていうか倒してないじゃんあれ。はい、こんばんはぴょん。そろそろだと思うんだけどね、エンディングが。これで倒せたらさすがに。なんでこんなエッセンシアの難易度めっちゃ高いのこれ。絶対これ普通にやったら成功しないんだよね。通常攻撃でもエネルギー消費するし結構辛いよね。あ、これであった。すげえ、力7も上がるのこれ。へえ。全然装備してなかったわ。はい、こんばんぴょんぴょん。これ LP スローって何依存なんだろうね。これ力依存とかだったら結構強いんじゃないの？めんどくさいから全部 LP スローで片付け始める。あ、外した。あ、こいつ止まんないやつか。はい、こんばんぴょんぴょん。99、うわ、強い。LP スローが本気出した。これいつ手に入ってたか全然わかんないや。ミスティカルミスティカルアルティマ LP ですね。いつ手に入ってたんだろうこれ。こっちじゃない。これ、あ、ここからバス乗ればいいのか。ついにこのゲームが終わったな、これもうな。終わりを告げたな、これ。あ、はい、こんばんぴょんぴょん。BGM めっちゃいいからサントラ買っちゃった。これサントラなんだっけ、マインドダンジョンの BGM さ、めっちゃ待機画面の BGM にしたいよね。なんかね、強すぎる。LP スローが強すぎる。まるでブロービートのようだ。アイテムスローといいさ、LP スローといいさ、なんでこの世界が投げたら強いの？
What the hell are the Frankton Popo doing here?
こんばんぴょんぴょん。パトカーこんな止め方する？このチップスもさ、とりあえずゲーム内のチップスに差し替えた方がいいよ。
Mom, are you okay? What's going on?
Alex, where the hell have you been? I was so worried.
Ma'am, is this the boy you reported missing?
Missing? You reported me missing?
I haven't seen you for days, and none of your friends knew where you were.
Sometimes a panicked mother is worse than impending doom.
冷静すぎだろ。
Hey, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Eagleston. Alex was with me. My car broke down, and he was kind enough to walk with me to the auto body shop and help me out. He's been with me and has been
さすが一戦者。
Who are you? Why is your hair green? Alex, why are you hanging out with a woman with green hair?
Mom, that's the latest fashion. Everyone does it. It's the 90s.
アレックス君の気の利いたセリフ。
Multicolored hair is the bomb, or whatever.
ほんと翻訳した人誰なんだろう。めっちゃうめえだな。
Yes, my hair is the bomb.
Okay. Well, if you're safe, then I'll be heading back to the station. Another case solved. I am the greatest cop on the force. Have a good day. Stay out of trouble. I'm watching you.
警官役に立たねえな、本当にこの世界の。
Well, now that you're safe, I can tell you the good news. I got a job.
That's awesome. What are you doing?
More programming. I got hired by Moon Macro Systems developing Y2K compatible versions of their software. Basically, I'm rebranding all their products as Y2K compatible and selling them for twice the cost.
えげつねえ商売。
Y2K?
えげつねえ商売だな。
Yeah, you know, that theory that at the turn of the new year, all computers will stop working? People are afraid the world is going to end, so we might as well capitalize on that fear.
Should we be worried about Y2K, Mom?
Yes, be afraid. Be very afraid. Not unless you're a machine, I wouldn't worry.
Why would I be a machine? Why would you say something like that?
What? No, I meant... Never mind.
例え話が聞かない。
You're quite unusual, honey. Alex, can I talk to you for a minute?
Not right now. Yeah, we need to work on something.
Work on what?
Homework.
宿題です。納得させちゃったよ、宿題で。あ、マインドランジャーはまだいいか。これ、なんかあったりするの？事件的にはすごい進んでんだよね、これね。何日か。スパム。こんなスパムねえって。あ、間違えた。閉じた。 極的にダイヤルアップ接続していく。あ、これだけなんだ。まあ、今自殺したぞってのが詳しく書かれてるだけっぽい。明らかにこう嘘くさい話、ああなるほど、嘘話を流してたのか。はい、こんばんは、ぴょんぴょん。エンディングまで泣くんじゃないぞみんな、こんないいゲーム終わらせるのは忍びないな。
Homework? Wow. You are not helping.
I'm sorry. I could not resist.
お茶目だ。
Okay, so you do have a sense of humor. I wasn't sure if being part android took out the fun parts of your personality.
I can be very funny. Would you like to hear my stand-up routine?
What? Really? Now? The world is gonna end. This is no time for jokes.
Knock, knock.
Okay, who's there?
Y2K.
Y2K who?
Y2K.
Ugh.
怖いよ。怖すぎだよ。
Very funny. Okay, so, what's the next step? What do we do?
We should begin by asking your friends to join us. Although there is a possibility that they may be smart enough to enter the soul space before the end.
確かにね。
Do you really think they do that?
It is a possibility. We must convince them to aid us, as we are about to die fighting a force that cannot be stopped.
Okay, if we're gonna do this, I need you to stop reminding me that you think this is a lost cause. I'm determined to try and stop this. Whatever.
Okay, I am sorry. I did not mean to upset you. I am here to help you with whatever you
アレッ
need.
クス君急に主人公になっちゃったんだよな、前回ぐらいか
I
ら
think
な。
it would be wise for me to speak with Bella alone, as we are one and the same. Perhaps you should call her and arrange a meeting?
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
そっか、ベラの電話番号は知ってんだもんね。ベラに電話する。
Hey, Vella, listen, I need you to come over.
Alex, where have you been? We were all so freaked out when you disappeared.
Yeah, come over and I'll explain what happened.
Do you want me to call the others?
No, I think it'd be best if I just told you this alone. I'll tell the others, but I think you need to hear it first.
Okay, I'll be right over.
on?
Bella, this is the Essentia 2000. Essentia 2000, this is Bella.
Hello, Bella. It's nice to see you.
Likewise.
はい、こんばんは、ぴょん
What's
ぴょ
going
ん。
on here?
I don't even know where to begin. It's so complicated.
話が進む二人が出会ってしまった。
Alex, please go up to your room. I would like to speak to Bella alone.
Oh, yeah, sure.
失礼、マイクに当たった。
I saw in the dark, 2 floors below me, 2 women of the same soul spoke about the fate of the world. Do you know how weird it was thinking that? No, you really can't. Well, maybe now you can that you're in the same situation.
ベラとしてはショックじゃないのかな。自分を傷つけた人間が別の世界のアレックスだったわけでしょ。
So, but many people. In the darkness, thinking about the end of all reality, knowing inside myself that all of this was true. These concepts, previously absurd, were now mysteriously vivid in every detail. I pictured myself alone in the universe. All things around me had been destroyed. Everyone was gone. And then she floated by. But she wasn't Sammy. She was Vela. But also not Vela. She was the Essentia 2000, Oda, Yuzu, and Nyla. Somehow these people were linked by their soul, whatever that meant. What did it mean to share a soul but be a different
同じ
person?
魂を共有する別の人間多すぎだよね。
What did the Essentia 2000 called it? A parallel life? I thought of Buddhists and their concept of past lives. Before I was Alex, I was a pirate or a poor village girl living in Croatia. But in a parallel life, I was Alex, a pirate, and a little girl in Croatia. I lived all of my lives at once, in distant but similar realities. Similar was only an assumption. I realized now how little I knew about reality.
ところで、脳内会議、あれ以降出てきてないんだけど。あれ以降出てきてないんだけど、あれは何だったんですかね。なんで入れたんだろうね。
I have spoken with Bella and shown her irrefutable proof of my identity.
I've explored the soul space, and I've seen the beginnings of destruction to many realities. I have seen the remains of many souls. And Alex, this scares the living hell out of me. I will do anything I can to help stop whatever's coming for us.
お、ベラは協力してくれる。
You spoke to us
話の早い二人。
about a feeling that fate brought you two together.
これ序盤もこういうテンポだったら別に悪いもんでもなかったのにね。序盤同じような話を何回も繰り返してさ、めっちゃグダグダグダグダやって話が進まなかったけど、この二人が来てからはめっちゃ話テンポが進むようになったからね。
This was meant to happen. I do not know if we can stop whatever is coming, but I know that we are meant to try.
So what's next? What do we do? What's the plan?
We should get the others on board.
And then we should train in the mind dungeon. Alex, you have seen what is coming for us, and you know better than anyone else. If we can get as far into the mind dungeon as possible, and learn as many abilities as possible, we may...
Alex, what did you see in the mind dungeon? What did the end look like? Why did she say that?
I don't know. But I know that it's related to me. That somehow I am the destruction. I might just be a piece of it. I might be all of it. I can't say, but I know I can stop it from destroying everything I love.
Alex, I believe the best course of action now would be to go and find each one of your friends individually and talk to them.
一人一人に会うのか。
Remember that the better you do, the more mind dungeon keys you will unlock, and the stronger you will become.
ほうほうほう。
It is vital that all of your friends are on board.
なんか別に戦いとかクエストでレベル上げろとかじゃなくて、仲間に会っていくことが
Without achieving the highest level by
条
the
件だ
time the
ね。
end comes, our futile efforts will be even more
うー
futile.
ん。
But we don't even know when the end is coming. It could be tomorrow for all we know.
Y2K. Could that be it? Could the turn of the millennium be the date?
I don't know, maybe. What do you think, Android me?
アンドロイド版の私の意見っていう言い方がいいな。連打とか要求されるかもしんない。でこのベラのセリフかっこよすぎないこれ。アンドロイド版の私の意見は。こういう、本当にこの翻訳した人すげえと思う。よくこんなゲームをね、こんなうまく翻訳したと思うんだよね。
It is possible.
I've had a weird sense of impending doom ever since Rory and Michael mentioned it. That might explain why 99 has gone to shit. I've been looking at the newspaper a lot lately, and things are really screwed up out there.
Well, I suppose having some estimated date is good enough for me.
Alex, you can return to the mine dungeon anytime.
本当にじゃあ持った時いつでも確認できる。
Wait, what? You mean the date was real? It's been so many numbers and zeros. How do I even calculate that into a date?
I could not see the number myself, but if you take me there and tell me the number, I can help you convert it into days.
Well, damn. Why didn't you tell me that sooner?
Well, she didn't. Lay off of her. We're not perfect, you know.
Is that your new thing? Referring to her as you and etc., etc.?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm gonna go find everyone and get to work on them. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
あ、一人で行くんだ。
Good luck.
お、
I knew I needed to find my friends individually.
滑稽だな、なんか。
was coming.
なんかちょっと滑稽だな、今の立ち絵は。仲間集めにゼルダみたいにならされるかもしれない。で、ちょっと早速マインドダンジョンへ。あれか。へえ。経験値が3回レベルアップできる。みんな大好きなこの BGM ももうすぐ終わっちゃうよ。本当に悲しんでるそれ。もうこれね、この曲、この BGM ね、油断するとね、仕事中にちょっと思い浮かんじゃうんでね。昼間から脳内にこの曲が BGM がこう再生されるのはね、さすがにちょっと毒されてるなと思った。 確かに覚えやすいんだよね Y2K の曲って。なんだお前
You're such a disappointment. Boy, can you do any damn thing right? Get out! Get out of my face! I hate you! I hate you so much!
自分の頭の中にも男女あるかもしれない。あ、そう、フィールドの BGM もね、いいんだよね。あんまり聞く機会もないけど。まあ終わったらサントラゆっくり聞こうかなと。なんなのこれ
Silly, pathetic, worthless piece of filth.
ベラ HP13 も上がったぞ。これで終わりか、とりあえず。なんだかんでって35レベル結構上がるもんだね。結局これあと何日とかって分かんなくないまあ読み方仲間たちに伝えよう。とりあえずマイケルか。街にいるのこれ。街にいるんだ。おっさんなんかもうないの？話しかけられないのおっさん。ニューヨーク、範囲が狭いとこじゃないよねこれ。どこにいそうかな。あ、これマジ止まんないんだ止められる手段がない。公園にいない。とりあえず、とりあえずね、いた。
Oh, I was hoping I'd see you. You know, my brother was older.
しまった。
Probably in his 30s, except he had glasses and red hair. He kind of looked like you. Anyway, I was wandering around. I wanted something of his to take home. Something that he handled every day, or that had been close to his body. But it couldn't be anything important that he would miss. So, I stole one of his pencils.
You know what's weird? I feel like I've heard this story before. Why is that?
I don't know. Anyway, I took the pencil and started drawing all over the walls with it. I kept writing the same word over and over.
What did you write?
It was pantaloon! Over and over again. Pantaloon! 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 Pantaloons!
この人演技うまいな。
So, anyway, my
brother comes into the room and he just looks at me like he caught me naked, or at least in my pantaloons. And he starts crying. Just sobbing. I start crying too. And then,
Yeah.
anyway, I know the world's going to end. I'm gonna do my best to help you.
なんで知ってんの？そうだよね。泣くよな、間違いなくね。狂った、ついに姉が狂ったみたいなね。
You'll figure it out. You're smart enough. You have all the clues you need.
What? How can you just...
意味深すぎる。見た。
You know, I had a dream last night. In my dream, I saw my brother, but my brother was you.
こいつも弟の夢見
You
たの
little
か。
kid grew up to being ugly ginger like yourself. But you came to me and asked me for a favor. Is that why you're here?
It is.
So, what's the deal? I'm guessing it's something serious.
The world's going to end. I saw it in my mind dungeon. Remember the android from that van? Well, that android is Vela, Sammy, and a bunch of other people.
これはちゃんと説明するんだ。
She showed me all of these things, and I know now that the world will end soon. I want to train in the mind dungeon and be ready to fight this thing when it comes for us. You down?
Are you serious?
Very.
間違いなくね。
I'm down. I believe you, man. Dude, you gave me hope again. You brought a sense of adventure back in my life that I thought had vanished with my little brother.
こんなでもこんなの説明して信じるクラウディオもおかしいよ。
I didn't know.
Man, meeting you and your friends was the best thing that ever happened to me. Without meeting you, I'd be so oblivious to everything that's out there.
I'm glad I was able to help. I had no idea I had that sort of effect on anyone.
Well, just let me know when you're ready to start training. Oh yeah!
陽気な外国人だな。これ全部外にいんのかな。それなら割と話は早いんだが。入れた。ここって入れたっけ？わあ、なんかレアが。お、段ボールの盾。これ今までに手に入ってそうだったやつ全部売ってるってこと？なんでこれ翻訳されてないんだまだ。前も言った気がする医薬品。これはなんだ？ビデオデッキか。そういえば装備多少手に入ってた気がする。エッセンシはまあないだろうけど、あれ大キーボードフップない、僕ともない。悲しいやつだな。ヘルメットでもかぶってる。クラウディオ HP 高っ。
Hey, Rory.
ロリだ。
Yo, where have you been?
Oh, yeah. About that.
I spent the next half hour telling the tale of me, the Essentia 2000, and our journey deep into the dungeon of her mind, and into the dungeon of my mind.
うまく省略した。
That's how the world ends? With you destroying it somehow? I don't think I know what that means.
I don't get it myself, but I need your help.
What's your plan? Suicide? Just kidding, that's never cool.
I'm thinking something a little less murdery. I want to train our butts off and be ready to kick this thing's ass once it gets here.
ほんとなんか、アレックスくん、主人公になっちゃったよな。
I don't know the exact date, but my gut is telling me it's on New Year's Eve. All the Y2K panic? What if people can sense the end is coming?
怖い
I
な
know that sounds dumb, but I can't help but feel like that's when it's gonna happen. So what do you say? You in?
What's the alternative? Run away to the soul space? I could never convince my mom or dad to even try astral projection. And I would never leave everyone else here to die. Of course I'm in.
ローリーくんいい子なんだけどな。
A feeling of hope grew as I realized everyone I asked to help me said yes. Did I really deserve everyone's help? Nope, not at all. Maybe this is why I was exceedingly grateful. I thought about Michael. He was the only one I hadn't seen since
そうだね、
I returned from
マイ
the
ケル
trip
く
to
ん。
the Essentia 2000's mind. Where'd he gone? Why hadn't anyone else seen him?
マイケル君はどこ行ってしまったんだ。来た、電話の。
Come to the forest meadow just south of Frankton. There's something I want to talk to you about.
I'll be right there.
南の森。森の森。森の野原。森の野原って外かな。こっちじゃないもんね。きっと外だな。車だ。なんだここは。マイケル。
Michael? Is that you? Where the hell have you been? I've been looking for you for the past week. I called your house, knocked on your door, and no one ever answered.
None of that matters anymore.
投げがやばい。プロとマイケル。
It's so trivial. Don't you see?
悟りを開いてしまったマイケル。
No, of course you don't. I wouldn't have a week ago.
What happened? You sound different. Your voice is different. What's going on?
Alex, something has happened to me. I am transformed. I've come to understand certain things.
やばいマイケルが。
I've been exposed to the truth.
ソウルスペース行ったのかなマイケル君も。
What do you mean? What happened?
Something happened to me. Something very startling at first. But now it's just incredible.
Are you gonna tell me what happened, or are you just gonna keep acting like Vela?
I saw the soul space.
やっぱり完全に賢者モード入っちゃう。
I met a parallel self. I lived so many lives. I am everything.
すべてのマイケルを超越して。
What?
Alex, I entered the mind dungeon alone, and I wandered and wandered. Soon I stumbled upon a hall of names. Each of these names was etched into a door.
マイケルは自分の扉を開けてったのか。
Inside each of these doors was a life. My life. For 9 days straight, I experienced what it was like to be my parallel selves.
超越しちまったかマイケル。
To experience a parallel life in real time is to become an oxymoron. To be something and not be something. Both at once. I am me, but I am also her or him. I have my memories, but they also don't belong to me. The very act of experiencing a parallel life is mind shattering.
神になったマイケル。この立ち絵の表情やべえよな、なんかこの立ち絵の表情がね、もう笑っちゃうね。ちょっと表情があんまないみたいな無の顔をしたマイケル。
When we are born, we immediately begin developing a series of biases and defenses that help us ground our lives in the reality that we invent for ourselves. In doing so, we lose sight of the temporary nature of life. We forget everything. We lose track of where we came from, and only experiencing a parallel life disassembles all physiological constraints that have been built up over the years. We see life for what it is, a three-sided box that only allows us to look forward, not back into our own minds where the true nature of reality exists. Do you know what the funniest part is?
What?
I know what you've come to ask me. And I know that I'll say yes, even though I always turn you down.
さすがマイケル。
Do you realize how many times we've had this conversation? It's like clockwork. I have a friend. This friend continuously hurts another friend of ours, and soon he realizes his flaws. He soon asks me to try and save him from self-destruction. Every time I say no, and every time you destroy our reality. Maybe it took for me to realize what not helping a friend can do to that friend, but I'm in. Let's win this thing.
へえ。
Michael, did you see how reality ends?
No. All of my lives
破壊すべて破壊するところで終わる。
I'm never there to see firsthand how you do it.
Crap. I was really hoping you knew the answer.
I'm surprised you're not alarmed by what I've told you. What have I missed while I'm away?
I think you should meet our new android friend.
Alex, do you feel the air? Do you see the stars?
この BGM も壮大すぎない？
Their positions have changed. Did you notice the colors? Everything is wrong. This isn't what it was like. Something is wrong. Something is broken. Can't you see it?
間違いなくここで一番おかしいのはマイケルだからね。
Michael, I don't know. Maybe things feel different, but dude, they felt different for a long time. The very feeling of being me has changed. I can't really put my fingers on it. Something is wrong.
まず初手浮いてたからね。さすがマイケル君だな。
Do you ever remember things wrong?
No, I don't think so. What does that mean?
Never mind. I suppose not. Let's go.
なったわ、これで神になったマイケル君が。
As we walked, it was as if I
あ
hadn't seen
また飛
Michael
ばしちまっ
for
た。
a long time. As if the Michael I'd spent the past year with had been broken, and now he was fixed.
え、これが戻ったの？
This was the Michael I remembered. In the cooling winter air, I had a series of memories return to me. All of them involved Michael, but none of them felt real. As if I'd experienced them in a far-off, distant life.
もう何もかもがおかしいよ。友達を選んだ方がいいよ。見てんじゃん、マイケル。やめろよ。通常状態で浮くのやめろよ。しかも上半身どっか行っちゃったし。
Although, in a way, we have met many times before, both in the past of our parallel lives and in the future of our parallel lives. I am going to make this brief. Starting tomorrow, we will train in the Mine Dungeon. It is now the 24th of November, and
アンドロイドよりもおかしいもんだって。やばいでしょこれ。
But tomorrow's Thanksgiving!
感謝祭。
Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Yeah, and so we should start on Friday.
What about shopping on Friday? Just kidding. Seriously, just kidding.
Many of my parallel lives were Canadian, so this is somewhat a surprise to me,
カナダ人だった。
as I experienced Canadian Thanksgiving a few weeks ago. Alright, fair enough. Where do we begin?
すごいあっさりと。何買い物する日みたいな感じ。
Promise of a future is something I'd grown to take for granted. Now, with the threat of impending doom, I realize how silly it was to do so. And what else could be expected of me?
ここの話は割と普通だな。なんかありがちな話でね。SF 系の。
A series of tomorrows. In fact, I'll do that tomorrow. It become my mantra over the past 2.5 decades.
だからクズ人間になっちゃったんだよ。
Tomorrow, there may be nothing. Today, this knowledge triggered something in me to fall away. It was as if the core of my personality dropped away and nothing came in to fill the hole. It was like being hungry all the time except food, mindless fun, and things that normally bring happiness had lost their appeal. The knowledge that this was all temporary had stripped me of the ability to experience basic human pleasures.
X 君壊れ始めて
I
きた。
craved from a sense of normal, the desire to go back. No, that's not right. I didn't want to go back. If I went back, I'd be the same person I used to be. Selfish, unfocused, lazy. I had no purpose. I was a blank slate that was covered in war paint. I was going to defeat whatever was coming from my reality. Even if it was me, I would defeat myself.
みんな宙に浮いてんの。これやだよ、そんなパーティ
What
ー。
that meant, I didn't know. But I was prepared to do whatever it took. I liked what I was becoming. What I didn't like was wasting time eating turkey, cranberry sauce, and mashed potatoes.
レックス君焦りすぎでは。久々に出てきたパンダ。
It's 7:05 a.m. This is the earliest you've been up since you had that 7:30 class. And even then, you woke up at 7:30.
Feels good. I was so excited to get to the mine dungeon I barely slept last night.
Impressive. Well, get to work. Remember, you can choose to go to the mine dungeon or visit your friends in town. You can only do one or the other. You have about a month until the new year comes. It's hard to do both in a day. Try and spend as much time in the mine dungeon as you can. If you don't train hard enough, you might not be strong enough by the time the end comes.
Got it. Today I'll...
マインドダンジョンにトレーニングしよう。ここ変わんないのか。ここはどういうこと？大晦日のアレックスデーで別ネタ残しておくね。オッケーオッケー。これマインドダンジョン言ったけどなんもないんだけど。なるほど。ってことはこれ結局この友達とかに会えって話か。これはやめてくれよ。もう映すな。もうマイケル映すんじゃないよ。もう。
There's something I've noticed. Has anyone else felt like the amount of screwed up stuff happening lately has escalated?
全くだよ。
What do you mean?
Like, last year I swear I never heard about girls going missing, dying in water towers, people shooting up their schools. And now what? I swear, every time I catch the news there's a new tragedy. It's like people are going out of their way to find new ways to die.
この中でどう見ても一番おかしいもん。
When you experienced your parallel lives, were there any indication that it's just this reality that's like that?
やばいよこれ。
That's a good question.
That is a very interesting question to ask, Alex. I'm afraid that even I, a being who is aware of all of my parallel lives at once, cannot answer. The defining core mechanics of each reality is so different that there is very little point in comparing them. The norm for, say, my life as Oda compared to my life as Yuzu are so starkly different. In Oda's life, I longed for family that was never around. In that reality, families were not close. Whereas in Yuzu's reality, people lived with their families and never moved apart. People who did not speak with their families were considered to be outcasts.
Great. So do you think things are getting worse?
I believe things are always as they've been. Only you are just now old enough to notice how
現実の厳しさを理解できるようになっただけ。おお、なるほどね。やっぱこうやって経験値上げていくのね。街ってなんかあんのかな。ちょっと友達とイベントがなくなるまで面白い過ごしてる。
Is it weird for you two being the same soul or whatever?
I don't think it feels real when you say it like that.
I imagine that if Bella were to suddenly become me, she would feel very weird. I am constantly experiencing the emotions of all of my parallel lives. I am often sad, happy, excited, and aroused at the same time.
Aroused?
I experience every human state.
Okay, moving on.
No, I want to hear more about this. Is this why you sometimes get a look of bliss on your face and stare off into the distance?
That's when somewhere in a parallel life she's kicking your ass for asking such stupid questions, Alex.
Easy there.
wonder what I'm like in my parallel lives. I have to say, this parallel life stuff blows. Compared to the concept of past lives, this isn't very exciting. If we had past and future lives, we would get to be something different in the future. Now I just get to be me and not realize I'm so many other things at the same time.
Perhaps you too should get an android shell for your physical form.
Yeah! I could be like you. Except I'd have more of a personality.
Perhaps my problem is that I have too much personality, as I am always dealing with a
あり
variety
とある
of
愚かな
stupid
者たち
people
と
at
同時に
once.
交流。
For example, I am currently a 12-year-old Scottish boy who just asked out a girl on his first date.
What? Girl, that's crazy!
I've only ever been Scottish one other time. It was not fun.
前回あまり楽しくなかった。
Any way to tell what I'm like in a parallel life?
Only if you ventured far enough into your mind dungeon.
マイケルのようになるリスクがあるため推奨できない。
I wouldn't recommend it.
I wonder if I'm a super kick-ass man with bulging biceps.
Is that desirable?
I don't know. Is it not? I like to pretend you're a really feminine and timid girl in one of your parallel lives, Alex.
確かに。
I think we're going to get along, Chandra.
たわいもない話して経験値もらえるってすごいな。つっても結構日数あるよね。
Okay, so I've got some questions for you, Miss the Essentia 2000. Do I need to use the, or can I just call you Essentia 2000? Or just 2000? What about you?
なんでや。ちょっとマイケルだけは確かに強くなりそうだけど。
Is that your question?
Oh, no, sorry. So, what happens when people die? Does death bring you into the soul space, or is that something different?
You are asking a very complex question of me. The only thing I can say is that
答えられないことばっかりだな。
I have spent many hours exploring the soul space. There, I have encountered many people. Some of them are parallel versions of myself. However, never have I met a version of myself that has died. When someone dies, I lose contact with them. I can no longer sense them. And yet, there have been times where I can still sense the presence of my other self. I have come to observe that the ultimate death, to cease to exist entirely, only happens to those with worldly bonds. Death never truly comes to those who look
未来に目を向ける
to
者
the
には
future.
真の死を訪れない。
So, what I'm getting from this is, you believe that if you die caring only about the world, you die forever?
I would say that is a possibility. However, please note that when I say the world, or worldly, I mean people who care for worldly goods, money, cars, physical possessions. I believe that companionship between souls is the only thing worth caring about. In this reality, it seems as if people only care about themselves
これはなん
and
か
what they own.
ちょっと深い会話に見える浅い会話。
In many of my parallel lives, I have encountered individuals like this, but never as many destined for the ultimate death.
My sister cared about me, about my mom, my dad, and a lot of people. She gave away her things before she died. I think she wasn't a worldly person.
Rory, I am sure your sister was as fine a soul as you. I am eternally sorrowful that she ended her own life. Life is a rare thing. Many lives in all universes never take physical form, and to throw that gift away is a tragic thing.
I think I think I want to help people who feel that way.
ローリー君いい子だ
When this
な。
whole thing is over and we've saved everyone, I'm going to help everyone realize how precious this is. Yeah. I know it sounded lame, but I believe it.
Alex could learn quite a bit from you.
What? Lay off.
オチがついた。それ装備だ。まあ別にいらないよね。経験値もらってるからしてるんじゃないかな。これなんか一人一人そういう小話みたいなのがあって終わりなのかな。
Okay, I have a very serious question, and I'm really hoping you can answer it seriously.
I will do my best.
Does Mahou Shoujo Haru know she might exist in other realities? Am I crazy in thinking that this anime transcends time and space?
まあマイケル君よりはどうかしてないと思うけど。
Yes.
あるんだ。
Damn. I was really hoping it actually was as important to everyone as it is to me.
あ、違う、おかしいな。ああ、やっぱそうだよね。あるんだよ
It
ね。
does exist in other realities. In one reality, the three sisters
ああ、
are
形を変えてあるって
in
ことか。
another, they are three sea lions. And of course, in one, they are all cats who are dating.
Dating cats? But they're still sisters, right?
Yes.
That sounds so freaking awesome! This brings a whole new dimension! I almost want to astral project myself into the soul space right now and check out these various iterations of Mahou Shoujo Haru no Shimai!
いいね、このキャラね。声優がすごい。
Please tell me you're joking. There is no way that this is a thing.
I'm afraid it is.
え、終わりまだ1ヶ月あるんでしょ、これ。
Hey.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Oh, okay, cool. As long as you're okay.
Bella is lying.
What? She just said she was okay. Man, I wish I could get in her mind like you can.
You do not need a pan-dimensional mental link with Bella to see that she is lying.
出た、鈍感なアレックス君。
That's how it feels sometimes.
I just wanted to tell you that you've come to mean a lot to me, Alex. You, Michael, Chandra, everyone.
マイケルは外していいんじゃないかな。
I'm so happy I left my reality for this one. Even if this one ends, that year I had with you and everyone else was totally worth it.
I couldn't imagine my life without this reality, without this Alex. You are so very important.
なんでここで。この選択おかしいだろ。
Say things like that. It makes me want to kiss you. But I don't know which one of you to kiss.
You want to kiss?
What a strange situation this is.
怖俺戦車いったー。
Ow! Wow.
I am sorry. I do not believe I am wired for such activity. Maybe if there was less saliva to conduct electricity.
感電したのか。それでいいのか、本当に。
Alex, there is something I'd like to ask you, and it's going to be a bit tough for you to hear.
ついに友達来なくなったぞ。
When the end comes, and there is nothing left to do but die, will you leave your body behind and join me in the soul space?
You really don't think we can win, do you?
I am afraid I don't know either way. I believe we may have a chance. All things are always 50-50. It will either happen or not happen.
What's it like to enter the soul space? Does it hurt?
You are reduced to pure spirit. Your flesh dissolves. Your form dissipates. You will float in space, liberated from corporeal form. You exist with the freedom to travel wherever you please. You are adrift in the void. It is magical, and it does not hurt.
So how do I do it?
You must realize how unimportant you are. You must surrender
難しいな、要求が。
and forfeit your right to a physical form. Agree to give up your lot in physical space and accept that you do not need it. Admit to yourself that your physical form is nothing more than a crutch.
I don't know if I could do that. I have only ever known a physical form. I can't imagine not living like this. Eating, drinking, reading, playing games. That's what life is to me.
こういうとこ普通だね、アレックス君ね。
I understand that there's more. I really do, but I can't let go of what I've been trained to know.
Maybe this is why you've never felt the existence of the soul space. You have never lost anything.
確かに。
Don't worry. When the reality around you is obliterated, you will understand loss.
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
めちゃくちゃ真面目な話してる。イベントいくつ用意されてんだろう、これ。お、揃ってきた。
So, I have a serious question. It's pretty deep, and I'm a little afraid of the answer.
What's up?
I find it unlikely that she
マイケル出てくるたびに面白い。
Obviously, this question is aimed at either the Essentia 2000 or myself.
So, if each reality is drastically different from each other, what does it mean if two realities share a common concept? Does this make this concept more real?
もうよくわかんないよ、その質問が。
First, I should note that there are similarities between each reality, and then there are not. Some realities are strikingly close to one another. For me to answer the question, I will need you to give me a specific example. Perhaps something more complex then. If the sun is blue in two realities, does that make it actually blue over the suns that are yellow or chicken?
ほう。
Okay, fine. Does the concept of God exist in all realities?
神様。
God does exist in some
ほ
realities.
う。こういう考え方も面白いね。神は等しく存在するのかと思いきや。
So, are you saying in some realities God is a present force that you can get direct feedback from?
How nicely worded. And yes, that is correct.
So then, if God made all the realities and yet doesn't exist in some, does this make God less important? Less omnipotent? if there is a God in one reality and not in another, why would God make a reality that doesn't have him in it? That seems pretty bogus to me. Almost like the people who get God in their reality are lucky, or less lucky, depending on how you look at it.
She's lying.
俺が神だとか言い出すんじゃないだろうな。
The Essentia 2000 is lying. She doesn't know if there is a God in another reality. I've seen many realities, and some do not have the word God, or have a concept of spirituality. But there is no reality that directly has a God or does not. She can't know the answer to this question. She is lying.
Oh.
Now I don't know what to believe.
There might be a God. There might not be. Don't let a piece of electronic junk, no offense, tell you what to do.
Okay, if she's leaving, I'm gonna get out of here. Way too many duels.
帰っちゃった。
Alex, listen to me. Something is seriously wrong here.
まずはお前がおかしいよって。
Can you feel it? It's in the air. The air is different. The light is different. Everything this reality knows to be true feels wrong. It's as if everything is in flux. Can you feel it? Alex.
間違いないな、これ。まずお前がおかしいんだよ。
Look, man, I'm getting tired. Let's sleep on that.
あ、武器を手に入れた。炎のフラフープってなんだよ。本当だよ、変わっちまったよ。これめっちゃいっぱいレベルアップできるね。やったじゃん。あ、もうなくなった。7レベルか。めっちゃレベルが、でももうなんかあんまり伸びない。あ、と思ったらマイケルが。HP1 とかしか伸びていかないからな。これちゃんと上げる意味あんのかな。エネルギープラス14、力4。これたまにすごい上がるの何なんだね。 HP14。うるさいの音がピー。何回まであんだろう。これ HP と力と PP と素早さだけめっちゃ上げてるけど、これで大丈夫なのかな。お、出てきた。
Have you found the dungeon master? He's tricky to find.
そういえばダンジョンマスター探せって言われてたね。
Have you been enjoying your time in the dungeon of the mind? It can be overwhelming, never knowing if you're making the right choice. Afraid to act because the paralyzing fear that you've chosen wrong. I chose wrong once. I want to go away. Far just to get out of here, to be on my own. Well, not here. That's how I wound up here, inside the dungeon of the mind.
マインドのね、閉じ込められた。誰にだ？
I had a mom, but no dad. Mom got weird when dad left. Things were fine for a while. But before I knew it, life had changed so much there was little to be happy for. So, I cried myself to sleep every night. I screamed every night. I tried running away. Never got very far. And you know what? I got away once. Far away. I felt terrible that my mom was left all alone. So I went back. When I got home, things were better for a while. Then they got worse.
これって何の話なんだ？
Screaming, throwing things. Accidentally on purpose, blowing out the pilot light on the stove. So, I willed myself to escape. And I got far away. Did I make the right choice? No.
I'm asking you! Did I make the right choice?
狂ってる、艦長。
Is this better? Did I screw up? I can't ever leave you now! All I can do is stay here and catalog the Dungeon Master's thoughts! Do you realize how many thoughts he has?
ついに狂っちまった。
I need to get out. Can you help me get out? Didn't think so. Of course you can't. You're trapped here too. Just like me.
一体何の話なんだ？これ一気にバッと上げたからあれだけど、結構パラメータ上昇してんじゃないの？2があるから2を力、もうひたすら力ガン振りしてる。これ素早さ上げる意味はもうないんじゃないの？これ絶対先行するでしょ、ここまで早かったら。40回。
Did you figure out the question? Me either. That's why I'm here. There are no questions here. No one to bother you to do stuff. I like it here. It's peaceful.
あ、下がない。ここがマックス、もしかして。レックスがもうすべて123とかのね、ぶっちぎりすぎてる。絶対こんないらねえわ。あとは適当に防御とかかな。上げすぎたら素早さ。あ、まだあるんだ。ほん？どういうこと？めっちゃレベル上がって40になってる。 そういうことはないんだ。力だけ飛び抜けてあげる。経験値がある限りこの曲は聴けるよ。一応用意はされてるんだね。一応でも40回で最後っぽかったけど。力。僕はマイケルが心配でしょうがないよ。これ終わりだね。みんなすげえ強くなったな。でも力とかアレックス君も、あ、でも全然ここまでやってもクラウディオとかの方が高いんだ。メインストーリー、いや今まだまさに最終決戦前のレベル上げみたいな感じ。一応セーブしておいて、大晦日の前にもう一個セーブレター開ければいいんだもんね。にあったっていうのかな。いや、いらっしゃいませ。もう31日までやんなきゃいけないってことは、これどんだけ長いの？これでももう仲間との会話ないよね、これね。街探索する。でも街探索するったって多分サブイベやるぐらい。めんどくさいからやりたくないよ、サブイベは。メールは一体何なんだよ。全然メール入ってこないじゃん。わー、いっぱいいる。これあれか。隠しボスっていうか、各地のボスを倒しに行くみたいな感じ？ああ、これもサブイベントだ。公園で買うよ。これもサブイベ。ショッピングモールで子供が迷子。サブイベばっかりじゃんこれ。これも星の怪物。これ多分ボスだよね。これもね。風車が並んでいる草原。ウィンドタウンの高架下抜けた先の給水塔のところに。北にするところに工場跡。舐めてかかると怪我する。結構強いボスだよって言ってるね。一体だけ倒しに行こうか。工場跡とか給水塔、風車の草原のだけちょっと行ってみるか。 多分、なんだろう。この能力値で絶対負けないと思うんだけど。ちょっとね、待ってよ。これ、ステータスだよね。対列で、マイケルをベラと変えて、何もでも変わってないはずでね。神になってしまったマイケルくんだけど、何一つ変わってない。じゃあもうあと、このサブイベしかないわけか。とりあえずここのデータを1個残しておいて、先に数だけ進めて、拝みに行くのも手だね。なんか、それによって変わるんだったら、ここからやり直せばいいし、みたいな。風車のとこにいるっつってたよね。入れた。いた。こいつか。早い。どのくらいくらいなんだ。1。エッセンチャル柔らかいな。ミス 22。結構痛い。でもこれさ、アレックスより早く行動してるってすごくね。どんだけ強いのこいつら。ほっ。ほっ。これでいいのか本当に。これでどのくらいダメージ与えられるかだよね。900？ 600？ どういうことこのダメージ900って何草生えたんだけど、どういうことこれ。使い捨てカメラでもぶつけられよ。300倒せない。でもほとんど削った。謎の力で守られてる。これどういうことだね。これ謎の力って何なんだろうね。普通にダメージ与えられたり与えられなかったりするけど、謎でしょうがない。だから謎の力なのか。普通に入ったしね。普通に痛いんだけど、これ戦闘はもう全部茶番になっちゃうね。でもこれエッセンシア通ったね。マイケルはどうだろう。でも LP スロー、あ、そうか LP スロー通らなかったもんね。ってことは通常攻撃通らないよねきっとね、これね。 めっちゃ早っ。もし行く。何周行くんだろこれ。変わった。通らないね。そう、なぜアイテムスロー通るのこれ。358。サイドクエストクリア。100経験値。1個終わらすと特にないんだ。経験値がもらえるだけか。じゃあ1個この時点でセーブデータ取っておいて、もしサイドクエストやんなきゃいけなかったら困るしね。でも仲間と話すないもんね、きっとね。あ、これキャンセルできないの？なんでアイテムスローだけ通ったんだろう。1レベル分だけで上げとくか。もうなんかでもパラメータの上がりも味方のはもう少ないね。てか LP スローどういう計算式になってんの？900って出たのさっき。どうやったらレベル上げる前さ、8レベルぐらい一気に上げたけど、レベル上げる前って100ぐらいあったからね、ダメでね。1レベル100ずつ上がってんダメージ。おかしいでしょ。あ、これもしかして1日経過させるのに外出るか。しかないの。もしかしてもしかしなくてもそうなの？そうなのか。どっちが早いんだろうね。一応念のためアイテムスロー用の武器少し買い足してくるか。カメラだけど。カメラでいいかな。回復アイテムは結構潤沢にあるし、なんでこいつ無反応なんだよ。なんかくれよ。このゲーム、なんかあれだろうね。やり込み要素があったとして、やるかって言われたら、俺は、ちょっと、遠慮したいかな。カメラ。謎の力、でもなんか、知らないアイテムが。このカメラなんですけどね。50個じゃ足りるだろ。50個買える？ 50 個買えるか。50個いるね。50個あればさすがに足りなくなるなんてことはないだろう。とりあえず ずなんだかわかんないけど、投げるとエッセンシャルな攻撃は通るから、投げるわけは切らさないようにしないと。後ろのバックヤードからいっぱい引っ張り出してきたのかもしれない。結局さ、このパンダのさ、頭の上を歩くってギミック、入手した時の一番最初の1回以外はぶつかった1回以外使ってないんだよね。パンダあんまりギミックとして判定みたいな感じで動かなくなった。そこの頭の上を歩くギミックを1回しか使ってないんだけど、忘れちゃったのかな、作ってる最中にそういうことができたのって。これマジマインドダンジョンに1回入るしかないの？マインドダンジョンロード挟むよりこっちの方が早い気がするな。あれバグ。移動する前のイベントフラグがこれ多分移動しちゃうと移動しちゃうとなくなっちゃうんでね、これ多分ね。はいはいはいはい。バグですね、これは。この街に入って1日終わらせる時の座標のイベントフラグをそのまま消さずに、次のこの状態のまま部屋の中にワープさせちゃってるんだよね。いや、それはないと思うか。まあデバッグに残してそのままやっちゃったっていうのもあり得るかもしれないけどね。
Between the end of that strange winter and the approach of New Year, my life went on without change. Day would dawn and I would repeat my alternation of spending time with my friends and honing my powers in the Mind Dungeon. It rained a lot last month. December's uncharacteristically warm, sweaty days only added to the anxiety I was feeling about New Year's Eve. Aside from the weather, there was hardly anything to distinguish one day from the next. Each day we trained, we hung out, we read the newspapers, we read about deaths, shootings, kidnappings, bombings. I worked at concentrating my... Even with all my friends with me, every now and then I would feel a violent stab of loneliness. The very water I drank, the very air I breathed, would feel like long, sharp needles.
これ結局なんかこう、そういう風なことを教えられてしまったがゆえに世界を滅ぼすことになってしまったのでは。
I could hear the roots of loneliness creeping through me when the world was hushed at 4 o'clock in the morning. Christmas was coming, and then, in a few days, the world might end. Could I really be the end? I was starting to love the world so much. All of my friends, my mom, even my sister. Everyone seemed so much more special when I realized how easily they could be lost.
何の今のあれだったんだ。これやっぱないんだね。って感じ。もう完全にバグっとるな、俺な。大晦日に セーブデータ残しとけって言ってたよね。イベントを終了させん、なんかこう引き継いじゃうってよくある。でもどういう処理してんだろうこれ。どういう処理したらこうなるんだろう。図らずとも便利だけどバグを見つけてしまった。本当にニートみたいになってしまった。これ全部イベント潰していくとどのくらい日数余るんだろうね。余らないようにできたりとかあんのかな。マジでこれ全部飛ばしちゃっていいの？毎回セーブデータ残してるしね。すごいな、完全ニートだわ。これすっげえ難しいだろうけどさ、1レベルも上げないでクリアとかできんのかな。このレベルアップ方式だとさ、でもレベル5まで上げなきゃいけないのか。一番最初のイベントのところで。レベル5になったら行こうみたいになってたけど。多分レベル5にならないと先進まないよね、あれね。いいのかこれで本当に。
I awoke in the middle of the night. I thought I'd heard sleigh bells far away, like the background of a Christmas song. Chimes, maybe? A church? I sat up in the bed and felt for my panda. He was still asleep. He slept more soundly than I did these days. I sat still and listened hard, but the only sound I could hear was the faint, dry thumping of my own heart. Months ago, I hated when my heart raced. It either meant I was nervous, or I had been forced to exercise against my will. That's changed. With all the time I've spent training in the mind dungeon, everything feels clear.
アレックス君が成長している。
My mind, my muscles, everything was coming into focus. I lived for the moments when I could feel my heart beat. I became excited for every pump forcing blood through my body.
何々を感じるって見るとカバオくんのスキーアートを思い出すんでね。すごい一体感を感じるって。
Felt alive. I was going to hold on to this feeling as long as I could. Where did that music come from? Maybe I'd been dreaming after all. I thought back to earlier in the summer. I used to dream all the time, but lately my dreams were fevered and confused. I missed when I dreamed of the Essentia 2000. I wondered where she was.
確かに。いやいや、それはカバオくんに失礼だよ。
Where did she go at night? Why didn't she ever stay with me? Where do transdimensional androids go at night? Panda. Panda.
パンダを起こす。
What time is it?
4 a.m.
What's wrong? Is the house on fire?
No. Where do you think the Essentia 2000 goes at night?
Probably to stay over a hotter guy's house.
You think so? Think she has an android boyfriend out there somewhere?
Yes, probably. Go back to sleep and dream of
パンダの適当な返し。結局何もないんかーい。このバグすごいな。優秀だな。 カレンダーにいろいろ書いてあるけど、別にイベントが発生する日ってわけでもないっていう。単純にその日が何の日かって書いてあるだけだもんね。すごい寝る子は育つって言うけど、きっとすごいアレックスくん成長してるんだろうな。なんで椅子の上で浮いてんだよ。
Wow, I can't believe another year is almost over.
Don't remind me.
So, are we gonna do gifts or what?
Where's the Essential 2000?
I guess she ain't much of a holiday person. Well, I call all her gifts.
Would any of you like to hear a Christmas story?
Sure, why not?
For Christmas 1996, my mother got my dad a computer.
ほう。
It's a really good one, too.
どういうオチをつけてくれんだろう。
He used to do all of his writing on word processor. The ones with the really tiny screens where you could see 7 or 8 lines. So anyway, my dad unboxes it and freaks out. And you know, I fell in love with it right away. Whenever my dad left the house, I'd get on the computer and play games, browse the internet. In '98, for Christmas, they got me my own computer. No one else has their own computer. It was amazing. I made a friend online. Together, we founded Honors of 1999.
その立ち上げの話か。
You want to hear the really funny part? When I went and lived all of my parallel lives, I was him.
なんて怖い話だ。
I was on a computer talking
自
to
分
me.
自身とチャットしていた。
Now tell me, how the hell can a computer connect
あ、
to a
確か
chat
に
room
そういう
that's in
こと
another
ってあるの。
reality? Something is screwed up here, guys.
でもこの完全に仲間内だけでクリスマスやるって結構ない？
Michael, now might not be the time to talk about this.
Dude, this might be our last Christmas.
ソース感食らった。
You want to waste it talking about this?
You guys have to tell me you've noticed it too.
やっぱりマイケルおかしくなってしまった。
Do you honestly feel like things are the same as they were 2 months ago? 2 years ago?
Dude, things change. That's like...
ソース感食らったもの。かわいそうなマイケル
You're
だ。
all intentionally not seeing it! The very fabric of everything has changed! It's like one day we were cotton, and today we're made out of metal! Things are so different!
Can you give us an example, Michael?
Okay. Why the hell haven't any of you asked why the entities were driving the android around?
お
So what? We save her and we just forget about it? Why was she in the van in the first place? Bella, you said it yourself. Soul survivors do not kidnap people. They didn't kidnap Sammy, and they didn't take the Essentia hostage. Something is weird here. It's like strange things are happening all around us, and only I'm actually noticing it.
マイケル君頭おかしくなっちゃった。
Look, we just need to find the Essentia 2000 and ask her how her body ended up in the van. It's that simple. Let's finish opening up gifts. Tomorrow, we can sort this out.
That's what we did. We exchanged gifts. But I was with Michael on this one.
あ、ソース感じゃなかった。アレックス君だけが同調してしまった。
Something was wrong when I couldn't place my finger on it. I wondered if this was how people with dying family members felt. A sense of dread. But it wasn't a sense of dread I was feeling. was a loss of self, a complete dissolve of everything I had ever known. The only thing that was a step beyond death. When people die, reality, the color of the sky, the sound of the trees, your memories, all remain the same. This was different. This was beyond unusual.
ほう。でも、何事もなく進んでっちゃうんでしょこれ。多分ないよね。ないんだよな。会話少なすぎじゃない友達との。日数が進んだら出てくる会話とかあればいいのに。ニートアレックス。で、今29が終わり、これが終わると大晦日でね。はいはいはい。セーブが。お。リアルな電話来た。
Hi, Alex. It's me. So, haven't you asked yourself the question yet? You know, the important one.
Who is this?
これもしかしてアレックスなのかな。あれセーブできなくねこれ。あ、かかってきた。
Hi, Alex. It's Sammy. Have you been taking care of my cat?
サミーが電話してきた。
Where are you?
おかしなことが立て続けに起きていく。最初に電話かけてきたのってもしかしてアレックスの別の世界のやつ。
Son,
Dad?
where the hell have you been? We were worried sick about you. You said you were just going to bike to Justin's house. Claudio and your mom are freaking out.
Dad!
やっぱり時空がねじ曲がってあの弟もアレックスになってしまったのか。
What is go screw yourself?
このとこで金を見つけてる場合か。
Hey, Alex. It's Sammy. Did you remember to pick up my cat from the dry cleaners?
ああ、もう完全に時空がおかしくなっちゃってるね。一定距離離れるとなると。いつまでチョコチップクッキー置いてあるんだ。バスルーム。ここまで行かないと電話かかってこなかった。 あ、しまった。死者から電話がかかってきてる。
Hey, it's Chandra. Have you seen my camera? I've had the weirdest dreams. I've been dreaming that I'm a boy. Dreaming that I'm a boy. That dreaming boy. I'm a and that boy dreaming. Isn't that funny? What is that? That isn't funny.
すごいな。この怒涛の。怒涛のホラー展開。
Hey, Alex, it's your mom. When are you coming home? Claudio's waiting for you to watch some cartoons.
え、これ、いつ終わんのこれ。
Hey, Alex, it's Michael. Have you seen my hula hoop or my headphones?
もうみんなのあれがぐちゃぐちゃになってる
Also, I've
ね。
been thinking about changing my hair. It's getting so big.
もうみんなのあれがめちゃくちゃになってるんだけど、どこの世界線からの電話だろうね。
Hey! Alex! Help me! I'm stuck in the mind dungeon! What is happening to me?
Michael!
すごいな、この展開。どうなっちゃうの？お前はやばいことになっただろうって。
Hey Alex, it's Sammy again. I can't find you. Where did you go? You left me at the elevator and you vanished into the crowd.
あっちの世界、なんかどっかの世界ではアレックスがいなくなったことになっ
Why
た
do。you always disappear on me like that? You know how much I hate that.
Ooh, who were you on the phone with last night?
I don't even know. Didn't I dream that? Man, I wish I dreamed that.
Talk it out. Why do you think you were getting all those strange calls?
I have no idea, but Panda, have you noticed how weird things have been?
You mean with all the soul survivors, androids, and long-haired punk kids you've been rolling with lately?
No, even before that.
When do you think it started?
Well, I guess around the time I came home from school, for starters. And I know this could be just a coincidence, but I didn't see my mom for weeks. When I finally did, she changed, and I found myself saying some really bratty things.
Mostly normal.
No, it wasn't. Something is weird. Where's my dad been? Don't you remember? My dad worked for Pacific Chime, not my mom.
もうそこはねじ曲がってた。
No, my mom worked for Moon Macro Systems. They met at that programming convention. When did my mom start working for Pacific Chime?
You don't have a dad.
Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Everyone has a dad.
Then where is he?
He's... And then Michael. When did Michael move back to Frankton?
Didn't Michael move away when he was 10?
When did he move away?
もうすごい、むちゃくちゃになってる。
19, a tall, witty, brown-haired white guy. He was a few years younger than me, but I never felt like there was much of an age gap when we hung out. The summer he moved to town, we spent a lot of time together. It was back when my sister and I would spend the days outside until the sun went down, counting the accomplishments of those summer days based on the number of mosquito bites and caught fireflies. Michael had moved to the area when he was 12, 1991, the year Michael Stipe of REM sang Losing My Religion. It was a peaceful green street at that time. Not a single thing to claim your attention. A handful of little white houses with a few fences, a stream full of crayfish, a 2-lane road they pretended was a highway. Barely a yawn of a that was it. Most houses had maple trees planted in the yard and brand new, not yet beaten fences. And there were all those giant billboards advertising the mall they'd be building right off of 82. The house he moved into was a mid-century model style, built sometime around the late 80s. The exterior, painted in 3 shades of green, had faded handsomely in the sun and wind and rain to blend in perfectly with the surrounding countryside. There was a huge yard, and in it several stands of trees and a small pond. There was a quaint little octagonal arbor in amongst the trees that had been used as a studio. Its bay windows hung with lace curtains, faded into an
こんなに詳しく書く必要ありますかね、これ。こういうとこがダメなんだよね。
Down by the pond, daffodils were in righteous bloom, and every morning
もっと簡略化できるでしょ、こんなの。
The first owner of the house, also its designer, had been an elderly oil painter. But his lungs gave out on him and he died the winter before Michael moved in. That was 1990. The year Billy Joel sang We Didn't Start the Fire. Michael was my best friend until I was... Didn't he move when I was 12? When did he move back to Frankton?
Why is Michael back in Frankton? Didn't they move to Canada when his dad got that publishing deal?
うん。そもそもこのパンダは一体何なんだ?
He sold his house, right? Didn't a cute girl move in there?
Come to think of it, didn't you and Michael have a falling out? He moved away, you went to hang out with him, and he had given you the wrong address or something like that?
Yeah, sort of. He had me meet him at a mall near his house, and when I got there, he never showed up.
Oh.
That was the last I heard of him.
You should go ask him.
What time is it?
I don't know.
It's dark outside.
The clock says it's 8
午
a.m.
前8時で真っ暗だ。もう終焉だね。
Weren't you going to meet your friends to head to the
最
city
後っ
at
て感じする
8:30?
ね。
Shit. Okay, let's get going.
1にはセーブしちゃっていいや。そのまま上書きとかされたら嫌だから3人も残しとく。よし。お？パパやん。
Alex, dear, the little girl next door who moved into Michael's house was looking for you.
Dad?
That's my name. Unless you can think of a better one. Maybe something with more shimmer, like Antonio van Engelstendel.
Where?
That never gets old.
おー、なんかもうめちゃくちゃになってるんだね。
That
佐藤はどんななってるかな。来たー。来たよー。めちゃくちゃになってる。BGM すごいな。一本道なのかな、これも。うわ、なんかもうみんなもおかしくなっちゃって。もしかしてこれアレックス君が抱いた幻想だったのでは。
waiting here forever.
What's going on?
We're going to see the ball drop in the city. Duh.
We've been planning this forever.
You okay, dude? You look terrible.
Yeah, maybe you should sit in the back seat, far away from me in case you barf.
Seriously, are you okay?
Yeah. Let's get going.
Man, tonight we are gonna party like it's 1999. Man, I can't wait to kick off the new millennium in style.
I can't remember the last time I did something fun for the new year.
We should leave now if we want to get shopping in before the new year.
How can you even think about shopping? Wasn't it just Christmas?
Exactly! All the best stuff is on sale now! As we drove to the city, I knew something was wrong. Looking around at my friends, I felt as if I was looking at poorly drawn pictures of them, where the artist's crude abilities had just barely captured enough of their essence to show me who they were supposed to be. I looked back. Something had been wrong for a while now. Why did I feel like this?
妙どころじゃないだろこれ。
Why was it that when I looked at Bella, I felt as if I was looking at someone else altogether?
そもそもエッセンシアいないし。
When I looked at Proto-Michael, I felt like I was looking at a beautiful image that was stained. His features were too rounded. Claudio, Chandra, how are they even talking? I looked at their mouths moving up and down and felt a strange detachment to them. As if they were speaking a foreign language without making a sound at all. I turned to the Essentia.
エッセンシアい
Face
るの
felt
か。
blurry and out of focus.
一応エッセンシアか、あれ。
Have you figured it out?
あ、
No? What's happening?
エッセンシアを理解してるんだね、この状況。
This reality has already started to break.
But this didn't start today, did it?
I see. So you have noticed.
Only just today. I'm pretty oblivious to things I don't want to see, if you haven't noticed.
So, would you like me to clear some things up?
Of course. Give it to me straight.
When someone leaves the reality, a place for a new soul to enter that reality becomes available.
うん。
Our souls are in constant transit if we do not enter the soul space and take direct control. So this Michael here is not the Michael from
や
your
っぱ別の
childhood.
マイケルなんか。
Proto-Michael is, as he is a combination of all Michaels.
So did the old Michael leave this reality?
No. This reality is shattered. Lost souls in the soul space are slipping in and out of it.
So, Claudio and Chandra?
That is one I'll let you figure out yourself. It will be good for you. Allow me to start at the beginning. You belong to this reality.
うん。アレックスはこの世界の所
So
属。
does Sammy. When Sammy left, Vela took her place.
うん。
I took advantage of Sammy leaving this reality and forced my spirit into this physical space. Understand so far?
ここでわかる。
Yes.
Michael, like Rory, Chandra, Claudio, and myself, are important to you in every reality. When this reality broke, they entered.
So, a version of Michael, Rory, Chandra, and Claudio all come to this reality. For what?
To find you, to find me, we're going to help them.
How? This reality is broken. And from what I can tell, it's been broken for a long time.
I do not know. We must first see what form you take to destroy this reality.
Don't want to destroy this reality, or any reality. Why does it have to be me?
If it wasn't you, it would be me, or Rory, or Claudio. We are all capable of destruction. We can create or destroy. The choice is ultimately yours.
Then I choose not to destroy this reality.
Excellent. Now, if only your parallel selves agreed.
パラレルバージョンはみんな壊しちゃったんだね。
I spent the duration of the 2-hour road trip ignoring the happy and excited laughter of my friends. I was playing the events of the past year over and over again in my head. I thought back to when I first arrived in Frankton. Everything felt so different. Seeing Michael again, it seemed so normal for him to live next to me. Then we met Bella, and that felt the most real out of all the things that had happened so far. I thought about Sammy. What had she been running from? Why did she leave this reality? Probably for the best. This reality has gone to literal shit. Did she perhaps sense that the end was coming? Was her reality torn apart along with mine? I thought about the mine dungeon. I had never heard of a mine dungeon before, yet I accepted it.
確かにマインドダンジョンいきなり出てきても
Just dial 333 and you'll go inside a physical version of your mind. There you can toughen up and learn to do magic. Magic? Why hadn't I found this strange?
もうこのゲームの否定から始まったぞもうこ
It
れ
was also obvious from the start. This wasn't my reality. Mine dungeons, cats with mustaches, beautiful women who come in and out of my life, mysterious pan-dimensional androids. This wasn't my life. Of course something had to be wrong. I had sensed it all along, but I was so intrigued by the fun and mystery of it all. Who wouldn't be? We found parking in the city without even trying on New Year's Eve. This really was a warped reality.
パンダは出せる。何があんのこれ。駐車場進めない。こっちか。地下鉄。これどうなってんのこれ。あれまさかこれまたあのパターン出たこの間はこうやって一回消して付け直したら治ったんだけどつかないねっていうお前それクソすぎない？まあこうなってしまったものは仕方ないね。ちょっとやり直すとまた時間かかりそうだから今日マジモンのフリーズだねこれ。なんか音が聞こえるんだよな。もう一回ちょっと試してみよう。 ダメだね。戻らないや。最終回は楽しみにしてた。まあ俺もそうなんだけど。これじゃあまた続きは明日やります。はい。いけそうだったんだけどね、最後までね。はい。ちょっと残念だけど、また明日で。ごめんね。文句は開発に言ってね。はい。ということで、ちょっと長くなりましたが、お疲れ様でした。明日こそエンディング迎えたいと思います。ってことで、おやすみなさーい。